Hey everyone, this is Sheldon Powell. I just wanted to show you some of the things you can do when it comes to art, as far as just creativity. I had an idea. I wanted to try something a little different. I wanted to try to update my page a little bit. And this is originally how the banner looked. And there's nothing wrong with that, absolutely. I'm not going to say I wouldn't even run with that right now, just like it is. I had it for a long time. First banner I ever created. It's got a nice feel with the color. I wanted to go a little darker. It used to be much brighter. It was brighter than this, as a matter of fact, as the background. And I thought it would kind of help the page pop a little more if I darkened it up a little bit. So, well, the more I started thinking about it, it wouldn't be bad to update this as well. Now, the good thing is when you're in Powerly Systems, you'll never have a problem with just trying different things. It don't take but 2 seconds to go make it, try something else. And this one, if you notice, I had a little ledge on the side there. Let me get rid of that one. This one right here. Now, I could go back and lighten this up on the blue on the sides, if I wanted to, and make it just to kind of link more into it like that if you like. I could even darken this a little bit more, I guess, to kind of tie in closer to this, or let it just kind of pop out at the page. I ain't 100% completed with it, but I just want to let you know what you're capable of doing. And what I'm using to do all my banners with y'all, not only my banners, hold on, let me refresh right here, I apologize, is I'm using Canva, Canva, and it is unlimited to what you can do with this, y'all. And it's got a nice, clean look, like right here, Exitus Elite explained, and it's just got a nice, clean appearance. I like it. That's what I use to do my art. And when it comes to YouTube videos, now just to let you know, and I've got a video on this already. Just wanted to show you can do anything with this. Apparently, you know that. But this is exactly what it looks like right here. And all you got to do is figure out the background of something you want. Literally, just do a search off of it, like lightning bolts, and I always put the word image. Right. Now, this is the page where you can go through. You find whichever picture you want. It could be this one. There's a little lot going on for that one. Let it load up for a second here. It could have been this one. Could have been the purple if I wanted to go with the purple. But I want to keep with the blue. And then literally, y'all, all you got to do is just click on one of the images that you like. I will show you the one I used. Oh my gosh! I hope that ain't reality. I wouldn't want to be sitting there. That would have been probably a pretty decent one to use, or something like that. That background right here. And what I'm doing, y'all, is I'll take the picture and save it. I will show you the one I used, though, just to get you some idea. Don't remember going down this far. Might not went the same order it was earlier. Okay, yeah, I went farther down in this. Remember the airplane? It might would have been all right. So was that one. That's pretty. For the clouds. And if I don't find it, I did go down farther, I believe. I remember some of these pictures. Okay. I don't see my picture I used. That would have been a good one right here, though. But the whole point is what I'll do is I will then just match the picture. Let's say if I wanted this one for an example. Okay, there's a couple more examples right here, obviously. I'll let it load up fully, so make sure it's nice and clean. The image itself won't do. It's going to be like I want it to look. And maybe the best it gets right there, to be honest. Let's try this one. There you go. It's a lot crisper looking. Then what I do is I would right click, I would copy image, or save image as. You put light bolt, lightning bolt, whatever you want to call it. It's yours now, anyhow, whatever you want to call it. So I already got one of those. So I'm going to put 2. Okay, and then y'all, you literally will come over here. You would go to uploads. Okay, you'll go to upload right here. And give it just a second. Now, Canva will just let you know it's nothing you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes it will freeze up on you, so keep that in mind. That's the image I used right here was a bridge, and I turned the whole thing sideways and just took this picture and twisted it so it wouldn't show the bridge or anything, and I stretched it across. It fills the full screen, and it came out pretty good. So, okay, so I'm going to use a lightning bolt right here, and literally all you would have to do is take this and mash the left button and slide it to the page. Okay, once you have it up there, then you can go back to another image, whatever you wanted. I was taking stupid pictures. And I would go down here and find a picture like this one I wanted, bring it over here, put it where you want it, and then you would go to your text. Just put in text. Now, I'm not suggesting do lightning bolts. I'm just saying it's unlimited to what you can do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted something that was going to, kind of make my page pop a little more. Maybe because I'm tired of looking at it, I'm sure nobody would even complain. And that's what I came up with right here. I wanted the green with the red with the blue, because the blue, the red, and green is on my page. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much that's what you see, green, the red, the blues, and that's what I wanted to do. So anyhow, I thought it would have a nice little effect with it. I could brighten this up right now to see how it goes. I'll show you how to do it. If you are in PLS, y'all, then what you would do after you get this page saved, you'd mash the word download, okay? Download's going to let it go. Obviously, it's going to go to your page for it should be download, as a matter of fact, in this under default. And then if you had it sitting there like you want it, you go to your PLS, you're going to go edit top, okay? Then you're going to go to double click right here. And these are different banners I've made in the past. These were the first ones I ever made. Some of them were screw-ups. And like I said, this one had a little bit of a lip underneath it showing. So that had a terrible one. It didn't look like it on that, but when I downloaded it did. So I needed to, rearrange it and make it right. So I stretched it and made another one. But there's nothing wrong with deleting these. As a matter of fact, I wonder how you delete it. Oh, it don't matter anyhow. Okay, so let's say you had a particular one that you wanted. It's not on this page because you haven't uploaded it. You would choose File. Okay, you go to Lightning Bolt, click on it, and then you would submit. Okay, now when you submit, then bam. Well, matter of fact, I will. It won't matter. File uploaded. Let's see if I can find that. Well, obviously, I don't want to use that. But you get the point. Then all I had to do was double click on it, y'all. And when I double click on it, let's do it just out of curiosity. Wow, that's huge. Oh my God, don't want that. I only want to know what that looks like. Well, I think you got the point though, right? It's the fact that you could do just about anything you wanted to do. Double click, and get this back into place like it should be. I don't use always harsh blacks. I like to go with a dark gray. Sometimes you got to make your own color as opposed to just hard cut, black. I think it's a little bit softer. That's my own personal opinion. After you got that in, you saved, and you go to View, and we should be back to where we were earlier when we started. So that's, basically what influenced me was the background over here. My blue from that and that kind of contradicted each other. So I was like, it'd be nice to kind of update this. I could take out this image altogether. I could have a picture of me, or something like over here if I wanted to. A little bit more artwork with it if I like. Either way, it won't matter. It serves its purpose. Transparency, y'all, that's real easy too. If you want to soften the colors up, all you got to do is when you're doing the letters, go to transparency and then just slide the slider, however you want to do it. Now, if what you don't know is, I've already saved this page, right? Now, if I want to come back a year from now and say, you know what, I'm going to change this. All I got to do is click it and it's there. It is real time. If you see the little lines all the way around it, y'all, that gives you the ability to constantly change anything that you want to change. And then, let's say if it freezes up, and the good part is it does freeze up, y'all. It will freeze. Nothing to do with your computer, nothing to do with anything else. It's just it. It will freeze. If it does freeze up for you for any reason, just refresh the page, and it's got an autosave, and it'll go back to the closest time. And, so you haven't really lost anything. When you're done, and you've already mashed download, for one time to download whatever you need to do, just close it out, come over here, and there you go. It's always going to be there to pull back. The cool part is, let's say if I'm doing my videos, you know, okay, now watch this. Now give it a second to load up. And there you go. You see what I'm saying? I got a chance to now wiggle anything around, change the letters, whatever I want to do. And if I just like this background setting right here, then I can go back and rename it for whatever the video is going to be. It's going to grab more attention. It's going to pop. You understand what I'm saying? You got something that's going to pop. It's not hard, y'all. It really is not hard. But it's a good way to make yourself stand out and look professional or more clean looking. And I'll give you an example. I have not been doing these. I've always had the ability to. I just never really did it, to be honest. And I think, you know, pages like this is 1,800 views. It green pops out at you. You know, it shows who I am. Reality. Here's some. That's a good artwork right there. You know, and a bunch of them are blue. A bunch of them are different colors. But if you look down here, it just looks so much better. You know what I'm saying? Than to just have the image from. I'll give you an example. Now, something like this, I have no problem with that. I've already got this showing down here in the bottom through editing. Showed, you know, what's the most important thing that I'm showing during the video. But look at this. Look at this compared to any of these. You know what I'm saying? It just looks so much more professional than that, or even this. You understand what I'm saying? So my opinion, you can do whatever you want to do, but when you clean up the artwork, and if you did a good job, it's going to stand out. You could easily do something like this under Canva. Now, I will tell you, this right here, the actual colors, the real vividness and everything, I use this from my phone. This is PhotoGrid. I like PhotoGrid. I really, really do. But I want to give people an opportunity. Oh, man, I've got 4 subscribers since about 3 hours ago. Cool. I just noticed that. But it gives you a chance to really, you know, get a chance to look at what your phone can do, and then send it over here to, you know, stuff like that. Now, one real important thing, y'all, if you don't know what your banner size is, let's say that you needed to know what this banner is, right? If you go right above it and you right click it and go to inspect, the page is going to pop up over here, right? And whatever you're looking at, it's going to highlight it. You'll notice that it bounces around. If you see it right there, it says 950 by 147.77. then you know the banner's 950 by 148. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the exact dimensions that you need to go do it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I would suggest. If you're really looking at exactly how the page layout is, and it's a good way to do it right there without having to, you know, copy the page or anything. Just gives you a good chance. There's nothing wrong with this. I absolutely like it. It's got a nice, clean, professional. And I'm not gonna say I won't stick with that, to be honest. I thought I would take a second to show you what you can do, you know, different ideas. If you really want something to pop a little bit up more, I think it's a little bright over here. I probably need to go back and dimming it down a little bit on that side, or I can brighten the whole page up. I don't know. But anyhow, it gives you opportunities. If I ever get tired of one and go to the other, you can do the other. Here's another little cool idea I had too, y'all. Let's say if I go to Facebook, okay, and let's say it's Christmas time or Halloween. Then I could take and put things up here like bulbs from Christmas, put the artwork up here, and have something just for Christmas time that I could put up here, and then change it over for, you know, Thanksgiving, whatever I want to do. It don't take but just a second, especially when you're using this, y'all. And all it literally takes is slide the picture out, put the other picture in, you know, put the you know, whatever you want your writing debate back up there on top, and you're done. It literally don't take no time. It's a very good way to look professional. So in my opinion, y'all, if you're not using Canva or something like that, that's fine. Use whatever you want to use, but if you'd like to, it's a lot easier than you think, and you can get yourself some very professional looking banners, some professional looking, you know, anything you want. I'll probably go back and update this now. It looks kind of outdated. I may even take it out entirely. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do with it. But, y'all, you know, that's what I'm saying. I like to try to share some things when I understand how to do something that's really worked good for me. And I thought I would share this with you. Okay? If you need anything else, just let me know. Appreciate it.